Miss Richo here. In this lesson we're going to talk about what Google Apps is. Now Google Apps is on the right hand side of your screen where my cursor is right now. If you click on those 9 little boxes, you'll see Gmail. So I'm going to click on Gmail and show you what that is all about. Let it load. If it's your first time, what will happen is it comes up with this welcome box. Your favorite email has a fresh new look. So you click on next and then you go to the default, press OK. So this is your Gmail, okay? So this is your email system, and this is where you'd email your teachers, other students if you have anything that you want to collaborate about, but that's pretty much what Gmail is about. Click on the Google Apps like this, and Google Drive. Now click on Google Drive. Google Drive is a folder where you'd put all of your work. So it's literally anything that you do on Google Docs or Google Sheets or Google Slides, anything that you do on the computer, you can pop on there. If teachers share anything with you, you can go to your Google Drive. It's like having a little folder, a digital portfolio. The next app here is we're going to talk about Google Classroom. Now Google Classroom has to be, out of all the Google apps, is fantastic and I love it. Okay, this is the first time I've used it with this username and password. So what we have to do here is it'll say Google Classroom. You're going to press continue. You're a student, so you'll press I'm a student, because that's your role. And then we're going to talk more about how to use Google Classroom and join your first class, etc. in some of my later tutorials. But I wanted to give you an idea of where Google Classroom is. So when your teacher says, oh, I need you to go into Google Classroom, you'll know exactly where you're going. Okay, again, let's click on the apps again. You'll see Google Docs. If you click on Google Docs, it's literally like Word. So Word, where you type stuff in, that's pretty much what Google Docs is for. And when you're finished, saves to your Google Drive. Okay, you can take a tour through this. So it says, welcome to Google Docs. If you want to create a new doc, you would press blank document like so, and you would just go on from there. Something that I'll discuss more in a later tutorial. I am going to close that now so that we can go to the next one. So again, we'll go to Google Apps again, and Google Sheets is the next one. Google Sheets is like Excel. Okay, so if you've ever used Excel before, then it's the same sort of principle as Google Docs. You click on a blank one and you can go through that as well. In another tutorial, I'll talk to you about an introduction to Google Sheets. One of the other apps is Google Slides. Now, everyone would probably know about PowerPoint. So it's pretty much like PowerPoint. The next one after Slides is you've got Google Calendar. Now this is fantastic. So in conjunction with Google Classroom, any of your assignments that are put on, your teacher will put a due date on it. So you'll be able to look at your calendar and an assignment due. Again, with Google Calendar, you just press, if this box comes up, you press got it. Okay, and then it'll start to, it gives you on Google Calendar, it's really quite neat. It's got like, it'll do all your public holidays. So, you know, it's got Good Friday, Holy Saturday, daylight savings ends, etc. This is a great calendar to keep you up to date with your assignments. So, and if you want to write notes, you can click on, but I'll talk to you more about that in another tutorial. Okay, so that's your Google Calendar. And then again, we go to Contacts. This is your other app that you can use. And this is where, and just press got it. This is where you can create a contact list. You can add your teacher in, any of the students that you work with. You might have a group of students you work with, and you're able to email them, add all the contact details, and then go from there. It's just a little bit easier when you're starting to email. Okay, well that's a wrap up of a little introduction to Google Apps. I hope you really like it. I'll see you in another tutorial very soon. Thanks for listening.